Travis, how you gonna play the Pog Frog if I don't promote you?
Oh shit! Oh no! I
Looks
didn't
like you're
think this
playing.
through.
Looks like you're playing my frog deck, huh?
I didn't think this through. Oh! I did it too many times. There are now 2 Pog Frogs. We'll delete one of those. Give me this one. And flip and shuffle this one. Alright. We got 20 biggins? Alright, cool. Let's do some dice rolling, huh?
Yep. Uh-huh.
Oh, there we go. 5.
Nice.
Oh,
I always go first.
ah, darn. That's fair. Right.
My name's Ida.
Let's draw our set.
This hand sucks.
We get a partial this, so that's kind of cool.
We're greedy.
Fair. And understandable.
Our greed pays off.
Okay, that's kind of neat.
I bet you play a couple of those cards.
Ah, no. I play all those cards.
Yeah.
This is illegal countering. I can't believe it.
Hey, that's illegal.
Alright, I'm gonna draw my extra card for going second. Yo, that's a neat one. We like those. This card seems pretty good against you, maybe.
Nah.
This card seems very good. Play that one. Threes don't exist. Alright, very cool, very cool. Get some speed hate out here, and let's get some, we're getting desperate. We need it. And then you can go.
Okay. I'll draw. Five.
Oh, no.
I'll respond.
Oh no. Gets the first enhance, oh no. Oh.
I will draw a card.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. I'll
Here's.
make you commit one.
Okay.
You
next one gets 2/2.
Yeah, beautiful. We're gonna give your mid -2.
Commit a card.
Oh, darn. Yeah, that's right. I do that, indeed. Yeah, we'll commit Asui.
Alright. I will flip Latent Skill. I'm going to discard 1 and 2. I'll draw 2 more.
Yeah, sure.
Here's.
I'm good.
I'm also good.
Alright, we'll attempt to block on an 8.
Yep.
Ooh, that one is a big fail. For sure. We'll take that hot 4.
Cool. I just want to draw another card. On a 4/5.
He just wants
3,
to
4,
draw
5.
card.
I'll draw a card.
Sure. We'll give it -2 speed with rescue completed.
Okay. I'll pass.
Alright, go to blocks. Attempt to block with this one on a 7. Checks a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Cool.
Full block.
2, 3, 4.
That's a good one.
Checks on a 4. Checks a 3, 4.
Yep.
And then on the 5. Checks.
Very interesting.
There's yours.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah, those other 2 can stay upside down. We don't need those. Not where we're going. We'll draw up to our hand size after reviewing.
Okay.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, we're gonna play this takedown. Ah, darn. We'll commit these 2. Seems fine.
Okay.
Any responses?
I've got... Actually... Yeah, we'll respond. We'll take the first. We'll end it.
Ooh, we like that. Yeah. Yeah, it's a 4-eye for 5.
On a 5. Checks a 3, 4, 5.
Sure.
I will respond to Breaker. Take my 3.
Yep.
Saw you.
So this is a little more interesting. Yeah, sure. We'll play this cool card on a 3. It checks. We'll play this cool card on a 4. And then we'll also play this cool card on a 5. Very nice, very nice. We'll pass. And we will get our momentum. So I guess we do play that cool plus ultra card.
I'll draw 5.
Yep.
Excuse me. Yeah, we'll play Turn to Dust on a 5.
I'm getting dusted.
Or 5. First enhance is going to be calling for backup. I'll draw a card.
Yeah, sure. Beautiful.
Yours.
This is a little awkward. Yeah, we'll commit Asui with rescue completed for -2 speed.
Sounds good. It's done too.
Yep. We'll commit this one and this one. It seems fine. I will pass.
I will capture evildoers. I'm gonna eat that momentum.
That's quite unfortunate.
Yum 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 yum.
Yep. That is fine with me. I will pass.
I will commit irrefutable. Or sorry, yeah, and we'll seal rescue.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'll pay 2. You can pay 2 or destroy any of your super sweet foundations. Your choice.
I'll pay the 2.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yep. I will just pass.
I'll pay 2.
Interesting.
We'll get that 2 speed back, I think.
Yeah, that's quite
If you
good.
block, bad stuff happens.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm also good.
Momentum. I think I just have to. Yeah, I actually just have to block this. Yeah, sure. We'll do some blocking on a 6. 3. This is fine. 4, 5, and 6. Full block.
Creepy, obviously.
Yeah. It's dead.
Um, on a 5/6, checks a 5/6 in the enhance.
Yeah, sure. We'll eat the 5. Go to 9.
5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sure. Let's.
I'm alive? Question mark.
You are alive by 1. How frustrating.
We like to see it.
How frustrating.
In fact, I would like to say that we love to see it. Actually.
Yeah. EX3 to make it unblockable.
Yeah.
And then we'll send it for 5.
Yeah. I'll go to 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Checks on a 5. Checks.
All right. Nope, not like that. There we go. Yeah, I'm just gonna discard this cool gray card, and we'll draw into obviously 6 orange cards. Well, that's not quite exactly what I had said, game. 5, 6. Okay, yeah, it seems like a good place to start. We like the heat waves, except for when that happens, unfortunately. Commit Asui and a face down. First enhance, we're gonna draw 2.
I'm muted. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
I have no enhances. You're good. Pop off.
Very cool, very cool. In that case, I will flip this to Ready Asui.
I'll pass.
I will give it 1 speed with Classmate.
We'll pass.
Give it a damage.
We'll pass.
Mill 3. 2, 3. Give it 2
Uh-huh.
more damage.
I'll pass.
We will commit this foundation to give it +1 speed.
Pass.
And we'll sack this rescue completed to ready these 2 face downs.
We'll pass.
We'll commit Asui to give this 2 more speed.
Pass.
Yeah, I'll send it. It's a 9 high for 7.
We'll take 7.
So we like this card. We'll play the Tongue Whip on a 5. It checks. We're gonna, make you shove 1.
Pass.
We're gonna commit to give this 1/1, and then
Pass.
our next one gets -1 difficulty.
Pass.
We'll flip this to Ready Asui.
Pass.
Asui, kick this, give it 2 speed.
Pass.
Give it a damage with its own enhance.
Pass.
So, I think, yeah, we can do this. We'll give it a speed since you haven't played a block.
Pass.
We'll make it a low.
Row.
Make it a high, I guess, because it's already a low.
It's high. It's high as hell.
Yep, and then we'll give it +1/+1.
Yeah.
And then we will send it for 7.
Got another one?
I do. I have this frog lashing, which
Nice.
is on a 6. And we checked a 6.
Sick.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Actually, it had -1 difficulty.
Sure.
Actually.
Assuming you're going to be on the play.
Yes, sir. And this time, I won't check a 3 when it's critical.
Alright. We'll see about that one. Oh my god, this hand's awful. Get him out.
Oh, figure it out.
Yeah. Oh, that's not what's supposed to happen. Group. Put these down. Oh, God. I like this. Okay. There we go. And we'll draw 4. Yeah. And then... Yep. This is a lot better. I will draw my extra card for going second. And then we'll play some cards. Let's start with this cool Walkling card.
Okay.
And then we'll go this cool Frozen card. Oh, if I can make a check. Get these out here. And then we'll go Tape. And then Desperate Times. And we're getting even more desperate. It's escalating. We can commit our character. And you can go.
No review. I'll draw 4.
Yep.
5. 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Respond. Give it 3 speed.
Very interesting.
Your responses?
No responses.
All right. If it's not blocked.
Man. So, -2 speed. Yeah, sure. I'll flip this for -2 speed.
Commit a card.
Yep, I would love to.
In the enhanced step.
Yeah, sure. Go to blocks.
6 mid.
Alright, on a 9. Checks a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay. 2, 3.
We did the cool full block. Can I please? Alright, you know what? You want to be not cool about this? Alright. We'll review this bad card. Draw 6, hopefully orange cards. That's not a lot of orange. That's unfortunate. Sure. We'll play this on a 3, and this on a 3, and this on a 4. Yeah, sure. And then this on a 5. You can go.
I'll draw 5.
Yep.
Extend on a 4.
Yeah, we're getting extended.
I'll respond. I'll give it 3 speed.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm good.
I'll draw a card.
Yeah. Let me check Ida real quick. Enhance ability. Sure, I'll respond with both my Desperates.
Okay. This one, this one?
Yep.
That's fine. Next one gets 2/2.
Yep, I am fantastic.
Yours.
Still good.
I will also pass for 4.
We'll eat that hot 4.
Got him. What a dummy. On a 2, 3?
No! I should have blocked. What an idiot.
On a 2, 3, 4? What a goober. 1,
I've
2,
been
3, 4.
debated. How many cool
Checks.
cards we got in here? We got
Commit 2 on this 5. Oh!
We got 3 cool
Got 'em
cards
all.
in here. You have how many cards in hand?
Just 2.
You have 4? Interesting.
I said 2.
We'll
I've got 2
review-
cards in my hand, young man.
Yeah, we'll draw the 5.
Listen to the words I said.
Okay.
Listen to me.
This is very interesting.
Just build.
Nah, I don't think we're gonna be doing much of that. I can't lie, Chief.
Build.
Yeah, I mean, I know what you're doing with that card. Yeah, sure. On a 4.
Okay.
Checks a 3. That's not good.
That sucks.
I mean, I don't really care if you block this, so sure. We'll commit Asui. First enhance. Unless you have a response, that is.
I have no responses.
Alright, beautiful. I'll make you shove the top card with Tongue Whip.
Okay.
Your name.
Let's commit Irrefutable, and I will seal Frozen?
Yes, very interesting. We like that.
I got you, buddy.
Yeah, you're good. I guess, yeah, this card's bad. That doesn't do anything. We'll flip it and ready.
We got him.
Yeah,
We
sure.
got him, boys.
Yeah, that's fine. So it's -2 speed. I'll commit Asui to give it +2 speed.
Damn it.
Yep.
We will flip and give it -2 speed. That's what I thought.
Oh, damn.
Punk.
I'll give it +1 speed with introductions, so it's at -1.
Okay, I'll pass.
This is interesting. Yeah, that's fine. It's a 3 low. I could have definitely done that.
5, 6. 7. Blow up rescue.
Sure, that's fine.
I'll take my
2.
I'm assuming 5 or 3.
Yeah, sure. You can take 3 if you want. I definitely
Yeah.
didn't say that in advance, though.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I don't mind you.
That's fair. We'll play this other one on a 5.
Mhm.
3. Yeah, these cards are bad. They don't do anything. Actually,
Play the game like an adult. I'll take 4.
Well, it's rather unfortunate for me. Honestly.
Keep going. How about you play with a little progressive, huh?
Yeah, it's really tragic, man.
Oh my goodness.
It's really, really tragic that you're making me play the game.
Huh.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, I would love for you to shove a thing.
Yep.
Units.
I'll pass. I don't care. You
Uh,
kill me. You kill me.
I'll give it 3 damage because you got some cards in your card pool.
I'll pass.
We'll flip this to ready our cool character.
I'll pass.
We'll give it 2 speed and we'll
You're good.
discard.
I'll pass.
Yeah, I'll just send it. It's a 6 low for 7.
7's good.
Okay, so yeah, I think this does it? Question mark? Actually, no, it doesn't. We have to do this first. On a 7. Text a 5. A 6 and a 7.
Easy. What a baby game.
True. We'll say it doesn't count.
Yep. I'll just pass.
We'll ready this foundation because I'm a cool character that has a name on this card.
I'll pass.
We'll flip this blank foundation to ready our character.
Sounds good.
We'll give it 2 speed and we'll kick this cool card.
I'll pass.
We will send it. It's a
I'll
6 high.
take my 5.
Alright, we'll play this cool frog lashing on a 6. Checks a 5. 6. We'll,
Pause.
unless you have a response.
Yeah, I think we got 2. Let's -3.
Yeah, sure. So it's at 1 speed. Yeah, that's fine.
Got you, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, -3 here.
Yeah, -3. Yeah. Your response, because I have none.
Yeah, no responses. You're good.
Okay, so we're going to
Go to blocks.
no.
Go to blocks.
No. We're gonna we're gonna ready 2 face downs.
I'll pick this up.
Yeah, sure. That's fine. We'll flip this card to ready our cool character.
I'll pass.
We'll commit our cool character to put it back to -1 speed.
Pass.
We'll give it 5 damage with my cool card enhance.
Pass.
Yeah, we'll send it. It's a 3 high for 11. So on a 9. Checks a 4.
Hilarious.
That. Alright.
Over here dying.
Alright. Well, GG's, Tam. I really
GG's.
appreciate it. That was
very fun.
That was a match for certain.
Yeah. Checked a 3 to die, then checked a 4 to die.
Yeah, actually.
Too funny.
Yep. Real quick. Oh, we already did.
All right. I'm crying. I hurt my.
Alright, I'm gonna mute Tam. Alright, thanks everyone for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the gameplay. There will be a deck profile after this. I will make sure of it. This should be out tomorrow. Thanks everyone for watching, and sayonara, if I don't already say this again at the end of the deck profile. What is up, everybody? It's your boy Matsu here, bringing you the legendary return of the legendary Pog Frog herself, Tsuyu Asui. It's the second deck profile. This is the updated version of my original Asui deck profile that I posted on the channel a while back. Now with a bunch of cool new cards that are really, really strong and make her so much better. So, for those that don't know, Asui is a 7-hander with 20 health, air, life, and water. That says Enhance Commit. Your attack gets +2 speed. You may discard 1 kick or ranged attack from your card pool. And then Enhance, flip 1 foundation. That's cost. Ready this card, playable while committed. So obviously she plays off of kick or ranged attacks. She really likes to play on one progressive difficulty the entire combat chain, because you just kick the things that, like the first attack you played after you play your second attack for 2 speed, and then you just flip your foundations to keep doing it over and over again. Yeah, it's very cool. Start with the foundations. We play 3 copies of Gotcha. This card is in the deck because we have a lot of synergies with it between, where is it? Rescue completed. Says commit it for -3 speed or +2 speed. We can also commit it with Think Fast for essentially +1 damage and +2 speed. Because we change the zone and then respond Gotcha, give it a speed, and then give it +1/+1 because the zone has been changed. Tape. Tape is just a good spam. It's good speed hate as well. It lets us fix our block zones, and it is absolutely insane with Plus Ultra. It says we basically auto block any one attack. We just flip it, set it to mid, full block with Plus Ultra. It's on a 5 or whatever because we set its speed to 0. Very, very sick interaction. 2 copies of Think Fast. So we only play 2 copies of Think Fast because it's unique. So if we draw multiples, it does brick. But this card is very good. It has a 1 mid block. It lets us have some zone switch ups because this deck is very like high attack heavy. Like literally all of our attacks are high attacks except for Tongue Whip, which can be nice. We have some zone overload going on. So if they don't hold infinite high blocks, then we can just like murder them on half blocks. And then Tongue Whip's just insane. But we'll get to that later. We play 4 copies of Classmate Introductions. This card is extremely good at Asui. Because our first attack is always super hard to block. Our first attack always has 3 speed with this card out. If we have multiples, this card scales very well on multiples. Because if we have multiple of it, we just give +2 speed, +3 speed, so on and so forth. And then Asui obviously gives 2 speed as well. So on the first attack, we're giving our attack +3 speed and +1 damage if we have this card out, which is pretty strong. It has a decent block as well, so that's neither here nor there. We play 2 copies of Creepy Realization. The only reason we're only playing 2 copies of this card is because it's a 2/4. The forecheck is really awkward, and it has like a very mediocre block. If this had a slightly better block and maybe check to 5, we can play more copies of it, but obviously it doesn't. So we're only playing 2. We play 3 copies of Desperate Times. Honestly, if I were to bring up 1 card in this list and like bump it up to a 4 of, it would be this card. This card puts in so much work. It's just free committal during your opponent's turn, or even your turn if they like choose to draw cards. And it's a 0 diff spam with it's not a great block, but it's a high block. So sometimes it's all you can ask for, honestly. We play 2 copies of Sticky Balls. Yet again, this is a unique, so we don't really want to draw multiples of it because it kind of bricks. Although this one bricks less hard than other uniques just because we can flip it to add the top and then just build another copy since we don't have the original copy in our staging area anymore since it was flipped. It also is insane speed hate. Like, commit for -4 speed is nuts. So this does a lot for us. It lets us brick our opponent's attack turns, not only by adding the top card of the discard pile to their card pool, make things 1 harder to play for the rest of the turn. It also just says we basically get to auto-block something with -4 speed, so very good modes on both sides of that card. We play 3 copies of Frozen. This card is really just to get us out of deadlock. Like, honestly, you need some way to destroy your foundation so you can get yourself out of deadlock, or make sure you don't go into deadlock against a lot of decks, because a lot of decks will hard punish you for going into deadlock. Anything playing coordinated effort will just punish you super hard for going into deadlock. And this just helps us commit them out on our attack turns when we're trying to kill them as well. So 6 pseudo speed for stuff that we just already committed or whatever. We play 2 Irrefutable Force of Nature. So this card's really good. It's just, it can be pretty awkward because, like, we don't really want to commit things on defense that we don't have to. And on offense, it's kind of the same because we are an aggro deck, so unless... This is literally just saying that we commit this to kill our opponent. It's... Honestly, it's not worth more than 2 of. But this does steal coordinated effort every turn, which is definitely extremely good. Very good card. We play 1 Self-Assured. So the main reason we're only playing 1 is because it's unique and it has a 4-check, so like it's pretty awkward. But this card does have 2 very good effects. E-Commit changes the zone of this attack. Very good with Plus Ultra, just says we get to auto-block any one thing. Very synergistic for sure. E-Destroy, draw 1 card for every 4 ranged attacks in your discard pile. So if we have to play late game, we have like 8 ranged attacks in our discard pile, which honestly, it doesn't even have to be late game. We can do that by like turn 3, depending on how many orange cards we've checked and how many we've played and like kicked from our card pool with Asui. So at that point, it just becomes draw 2, which is pretty good on top of Frigid Heat Wave, also drawing us 2 after we have 6. We play 4 copies of Amphibious. This is honestly one of the best spams if you have the ability to enable it. It just says it readies itself for free if we have had a card leave our card pool, which, fun fact, also works if we just anything leaving our card pool. It doesn't have to be discarded. Like if our opponent were to say like somehow bounce our attack back to our hand or something like that, that would work out as well for this card. A lot of applications for that, for sure. We play 3 copies of Observant Student. This card is just a spam with an insane low block. It has a relevant Deadlock Enhance and an okay, like, regular Enhance. It lets us look at the top card of our deck, which information is definitely important. Knowing what you're going to check, very strong. We played 2 copies of Rescue Completed. This is another card that I would put at an honorable mention for maybe bumping up 2-3 in the deck. But honestly, you're a 7-hander, you see it enough anyways by like turn 2, especially with how turn 1 Mulligan works. And you don't want to brick on 3 diffs. Like, we're already playing 2 different 3 diffs. We don't want to draw like 3 diffs in a hand and just not be able to build anything, right? We play 3 copies of Wall Cling. The only reason we're playing 3 copies of this card is because it's a 2/4. Like, the 4-check is just so awkward, especially when we're already playing like a bunch of 4-checks. And we're an aggro deck, so like if it checks a 4, it has to be super important. But with the amount of HP we have, we only have 20 HP. Throw Hate and having Throw Hate is just insanely important, so we have to play at least 3 of this card. It's basically mandatory. And this is one of our new additions. This card is insane. First villain encounter. This is a 2/5 with a 2 high block, evil, life, water, enhanced commit, that's cost. Your attack gets +1 speed, +1 damage. Your next ranged attack this turn gets -1 difficulty. Deadlock enhance, your rival adds 2 foundations from their stage to their card pool, and that's a flip cost. So, very, very sick card. This is also really nuts with Crone Frog Takedown, which we will get to soon. But without further ado, let's get into the attacks. We're playing 4 Frigid Heat Wave. This card is just Pot of Greed. It says if you have 6 or more ranged attacks in your discard pile, draw 2 cards. The only time this card is ever really awkward is if you draw it on like your second turn. Depending on how much orange you checked on your first turn, it might not be active. Or it might be active, because in this character, you can also play attacks before it, and then discard them out of your card pool to put them into your discard pile to fuel this card. So, in addition to itself milling to get damage. So that's 2 ways that you have to fuel that top enhance, which is the draw 2. We play 4 Frog Lashing. This is the main kill condition for this deck. This deck did gain another kill condition other than this card, which is very good because before Tongue Whip, this was mono Frog Lashing. You were not killing them with basically anything else besides this card. Because this card just gets like 1,000,000 damage halfway through the game. Or, like, even on your turn, too, you've, like, readied Asui 4 times, maybe. You've got 4 face downs. Yeah, just slap 4 damage on this baby. It's a 6 high for 10. Tell your opponent to hold it, you know? We play 4 copies of Tongue Smack. This is just a value cantrip. So it's a 6 high for 6, and it draws us a card if we've used the Asui. So basically, we play this as our second attack. We commit Asui to kick the first card out of our card pool, give it +2 damage, or give it +2 speed with Asui, and then give it +2 damage with its own enhance because our character is committed, and then draw a card because the card is left. So it fuels itself basically just by us playing our character. This card is insane. This is one of the best additions that Asui could have ever asked for her aggro suite and aggro package. So this is Crone Frog Takedown. It's a 5 diff, 3 check, 4 eye for 5, 2 mid block with the infinity symbol. Ally ranged attack. Enhance, this card does not count towards progressive difficulty for the rest of this turn. And because the Pog Frog is just built different, it says Asui Tokiyami Enhance. Ready 1 card in your stage that has not been readied this combat phase. I'd like to point out, this says 1 card in your stage. This can ready Asui without her even having to flip a foundation. But this can also ready this really cool busted card, First Villain Encounter. So basically what we do is we enhance First Villain Encounter when we play a Crone Frog Takedown. So we give this +1/+1. It's a 5 high for 6. 6 high for, or 7 high for 6 with Asui. Nuts. And then we ready our First Villain Encounter. So our next range attack this turn gets -1 difficulty. And then this doesn't count towards progressive. So let's say we're playing like a Tongue Smack. We're playing a Tongue Smack on a 3. Nuts. Actually nuts. And then it's a 6 high that draws us a card. Like, it's a 6 high for 6 that draws us a card. And then we can commit First Villain Encounter to make it a 7 high for 7. And make our next one cost 1 less to play. Absolutely insane card. Fantastic addition to the deck. And here is our, I guess, second to last new addition, because Plus Ultra is just staple, basically. But Tongue Whip is a 4 diff, 3 check, 4 low for 4 with a 2 low block that has Evil, Life, and Water. It's a ranged attack. Obviously, it's an Asui card. Enhance, this attack gets +1 damage for each card in your rival's card pool. Very good enhance. Punishes your opponent for blocking. Always love to see that. Excuse me. And then enhance, add the top card of your rival's deck to their card pool. Wow. So this card stacks absurdly in multiples because you play this on a 4. You use its enhance to shove the top card of your opponent's deck into their card pool. It's a 6 low for 5. If they choose to block it, they now have another card in their card pool, and you can play another Tongue Whip and shove it. And just shove another card from the top of their deck into their card pool. And then it's a 6 low for 7. And it just keeps going up and up from there. Like, this card is just insane. It enables us to be a lot more aggressive because it makes sure that our attacks are going to hit a majority of the time. And we love to see that. As you guys may have saw in the example games that I showed you with Tam on stream, shoutouts to him, really appreciate those games. I just drew 3 Tongue Whip and just bopped him. Because, you know, sometimes you just have the stones. And then we play 3 Plus Ultra. This card's pretty self-explanatory. It's a 2/5, the 5+ mid block that says when attempting to block with this card, reduce the speed of your rival's attack to 0. So it just basically auto-blocks any one thing that you want it to block. And then UA first enhance, discard 1 momentum, that's cost. Double your attack speed or damage. So, this is the only reason to ever keep momentum in this deck, because we do not use it for anything else, before we sideboard, that is. So yeah, just keep momentum for this, and sometimes your Frog Lashing is randomly a 4 high for 12 base instead of a 4 high for 6 or whatever, and then it gets a million damage from its own enhance, so it's like a 6 high for 17 and your opponent didn't expect it. Anyways, onto the sideboard. I will explain my reasoning for all of these cards in the side. So we play one Sero character. This is for the grindier matchups when we feel like we need to have a bit more health, a bit more tankiness, and a bit more interaction with our opponent. And then we play 3 Grasping Take Toss and 4 Tape Swing just as throws to side in when we side into Sero. So we just take out the Crow and Frogs and the Tongue Smacks and bring in these two, which works out pretty well. Because Frog Lashing still does stuff in Sero. It's still a big-ass attack our opponent has to answer. And Tongue Whip is just insane in any character with these symbols, honestly. And then we play 1 copy of Shoto Todoroki. This is just for the Staff Strike decks. We're playing all ranged attacks anyways, so he has good synergy just out of the board. And then canceling Staff Strike just by committing our character and milling 3 absolutely breaks backs 100% of the time. If your opponent tries to play a Staff Strike on turn 2 against you as Todoroki, and you cancel that, you probably won the game. Because your opponent committed at least 3 cards to play their Staff Strike, and then you told them no. And then the last copy of Plus Ultra. Only playing 3 in the main because that's really all you need. You can sideboard the 4th one if you feel like you really aren't seeing it enough and you need to bring it in. It's a very good one-of sideboard option. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the matches, and I hope you guys enjoyed this deck profile. I'll be back again for more sometime in the near future. Without further ado, have a Matsu night, and sayonara. What is up, Matsu Nation? Thank you for watching till the end of the video. If you enjoyed, like, comment, and subscribe. And check out all my socials and my Patreon. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and sayonara.